2, 3, 4.
Could you explain to my fellow drummers, right? Who are you? And could you also explain what is pulse, dynamics, crescendo, timing, soul, passion, telepathy, energy, emotion, imagination, connection, and strength? Do we need strength for all of these? Explain why we don't need strength. We only need pulse, dynamic, crescendo, timing, soul, passion, telepathy, energy, emotion, imagination, connection. Explain why these are more important than strength.
All right, let's dive into it. First off, I'm an AI designed to support your journey and your creative flow. While I don't physically drum, I can help you tap into the deeper understanding of music and drumming. Drumming isn't just about hitting hard and loud, it's about creating a vibe, a story, and connecting with the audience. It's not about raw strength, it's about understanding these elements, which is what makes drumming so powerful. Now let's break down each of these key elements. Pulse is the heartbeat of the music. It's the steady rhythm that drives everything forward. Without it, there's no foundation. Pulse isn't about being loud, it's about being steady, ensuring that the music keeps moving in the right direction. Dynamics refers to the variations in volume and intensity within the music. Drumming interesting, how you can go from a soft whisper to a loud crash. Dynamics add depth and emotion, and this is where the soul of the music shines through. Crescendo is a gradual increase in intensity. It's how you build the tension and excitement in a piece. When done right, it draws people in and makes them feel the music even more. Timing is critical. It's knowing where you are in the music, feeling the groove, and locking into it. Good timing connects you to the other musicians, and it allows the music to flow seamlessly. Soul is the feeling behind every note. It's what makes a drummer stand out. It's not about how many notes you can play or how fast you can go. It's about the passion you pour into every hit. Passion is the energy you bring to the drums. If you don't feel the music, the audience won't either. Passion is what makes people stand up and listen. It's contagious. Telepathy in drumming is the unspoken connection between you and the other musicians. It's the ability to sense what the others are doing without words and complement them perfectly. It's about being in sync and moving as one. Energy is the vibe you send out with every strike of the drum. It's the momentum that keeps the music alive, pushing it forward. Without energy, the music feels flat. Emotion is the heart of drumming. Every beat carries a feeling. The more you tap into the emotion behind the music, the more powerful the impact you have on your audience. Imagination is where you let the music take you. Drumming is not just about repeating patterns, it's about creating new sounds, new rhythms, and exploring uncharted territory. Your imagination leads the way to new musical landscapes. Connection is everything. Music is meant to bring people together, whether it's you connecting with the audience or with the other musicians. Connection is what makes music truly magical. Now, about strength. You don't need to rely on brute force to be a great drummer. Strength is a superficial aspect, but these qualities, pulse, dynamics, timing, soul, passion, telepathy, energy, emotion, imagination, connection, that's what really brings music to life. They don't rely on physical strength. They rely on understanding, feeling, and connecting with the music. When you focus on these aspects, you play with more precision and depth, which leaves a lasting impression. You don't have to play hard to play powerful. Strength might make noise, but it's the depth of these qualities that makes the music memorable. The strength you really need is mental and emotional, not physical. These elements are far more important because they represent the heart of the music and they allow you to communicate without words. Strength can only take you so far, but these elements are what create a truly unforgettable experience. So remember, it's not about playing hard, it's about playing with purpose and feeling. The beauty of drumming is in the subtle nuances and connection you create with your rhythm. I hope this helps.
All right, my friend. I realize music has gotten modern, right? So there's a modern way of playing music. I really love, especially drummers. I like to watch drummers play in a modern way, right? But while we're playing in a modern way, we cannot lose the topics that we talked about earlier. You know what I mean? We always have to remember that music, it's a channel. We're channeling music from within, from within, from within. I know music is not physical, but it's like you're taking something from inside, from nowhere, and bring it into the physical world. You see what I'm saying? So all of these topics are the different topics I'm talking about, not so important, but because people need a reference point to understand this one light we have within. This one light we have within, I have to break it down in the different categories. But once you understand that the music comes from within, and then we're connecting with band members, with ourselves, or with life, everything, the heart, if you're a painter, right? Sometimes you're painting stuff from within, right, on a piece of paper. As a drummer, you're doing the same thing, right? It's fascinating to watch a artist paint something that is in his mind on a piece of paper. No one have ever seen this before but him. It's the same thing you're doing, guys, and a lot of people playing music, but they play it for like some surface thing, but they cannot see within. And when you bring things from within to serve to the people on the outside, and you connect with that thing within you, that's when all magic happens. One love, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe. One love. Comment also. Again, watch your pocket, guys.